following show you're about to listen to contains coarse language, sexual content, and rude behavior. Anything broadcast within Mobsterboss Radio should not be taken serious, as this is for entertainment only. All parts created within Mobsterboss Radio are copyrighted and may not be rebroadcast or distributed without permission. Mobsterboss.com and Mobsterboss Radio are not for those under the age of 18.
Candy here.
Foreplay. I just wanna fuck.
You're listening to Mobsterboss Radio Live.
Radio Live. Radio Live. Radio Live. Radio Live.
Back by popular demand.
Let's get ready to rumble!
JD. Sunny.
And Lester.
Let's do it then!
Ang susunod na palabas ay rated PG.
You're listening to Mobsterboss Radio Live.
Hey everyone, this is Jay Towers here, the host of that radio show, and just wanted to come on Spreaker and give some announcements, and heard some very disturbing things here on Spreaker, mainly from Mobsterboss Radio. You sit here and you talk about, how, my show is boring and everything. Well, come on over and listen to it. It's not that boring, not as boring as you made it sound like. The whole, get my kids taken away because I'm a ghost hunter, it was just something she brought up in court. Nothing happened from it. Man, fuck you guys. And I mean, as for, KTRN Radio, which I'm a proud member of and I run, you say it's boring, you say it's horse shit. I believe your show is a bunch of horse shit and nothing but stealing other people's content. Holy fucking shit.
Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie, you're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day, you had a bad day.
I was so content on it. I could give a shit less about what the hell you were doing or what you were saying or who you were doing anything with or whatever. You know what? I don't give a shit. You want to make fun of my show? Go ahead, make fun of my show. You want to make fun of how I say go ahead, make fun of it. I don't fucking care. You want to say I'm a wife beater? Well, you know what? I'm not. I'm not a fucking wife beater, you sons of bitches.
Had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie, you coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day.
And then what's the fuck with the warning that JD is taking a shit? JD is taking a shit. Like I really want to fucking know that JD is taking a shit. I mean, come on. And honestly, you're sitting here, and I'm not even going to say pick on people, because you know who you are. You're just a bunch of dumbasses that don't have a fucking clue, that couldn't get anywhere in professional radio, so now you're on Spreaker. I thought this shit was all over. I thought you guys agreed just to leave us alone, we'd leave you alone, let bygones be bygones, but no. You still have to push the fucking envelope, don't you?
Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel? One more time, you had a bad day, you had a bad day.
Because I'm sure you're going to use this fucking clip, right? Isn't it right, assholes? You're going to use this fucking clip. Go right the fuck ahead! You fucking assholes! Go right ahead! Because I'm done with you. I am so fucking done with you. You know, I was so content on just leaving everything alone. Ugh. You know, things happen, shit happens. It's live radio.
Warning. All personnel must clear the facility. JD just took a shit. Warning. All personnel must clear the facility. JD just took a shit. Warning. JD just took a shit. Warning. JD just took a shit. Please clear the facility immediately.
Now we must be ready.
Candy here with JD, Sonny, and Lester. You're listening to Mobsterboss Radio Live.
Hello, it's Mobsterboss Radio. My name's JD. We've got Lester here, Sonny as well. Welcome to our Tuesday edition of Mobsterboss Radio Live. Of course, normally we do it on Fridays, but spring break was here. We got a lot going on. It's been a while since we have done an actual show, so we decided to come on and do a Tuesday show. It may not draw very many listeners because Tuesday afternoon people are working right now. Fridays usually people get out early, so we tried to do it then. But there's enough explaining why we're doing a show on Tuesday. Sonny, are you there?
I am.
Good enough. That's working. Lester's not working. He's over in the corner over here, just kind of pouting. He wanted to be on.
He's had an attitude for a couple of days.
Well, he's mad because, of course, the rule around here is once you do a show, you let it breathe for a few days to almost a week. Well, he did his show, and he doesn't think that it's been up long enough.
Oh, okay.
That's his issue.
Because, see, I told him yesterday that we were probably going to do a show today, and he just got real quiet.
Yeah, well, that's what's going on.
That's what's going on.
That's it right there. Anyways, we're not going to do anything major today. We stumbled across a new show on Spreaker.
It's new to us.
Well, new to us, yeah.
Yeah.
Might have been out there for a while. But here's the deal. I think it's worse than Nick Larson. And that's hard to beat.
It's right on the same. Yes, it's right in the same just a shit stain of Spreaker pattern, I think.
Now the great thing about this is we've always said with Nick Larson and BK and all those other shitheads over there, they can't produce a decent show. At least anything that's not worth listening to.
Right.
So I'm listening to the show that we've got. It's called Paranormal Phil. And right off the bat, they call themselves PRT. Is that it?
Something like that. It had nothing to do with the initials of the show, which I didn't understand.
Paranormal Talk is the name of the show, and they call themselves PRT. First off, I'm trying to figure out where the R comes in. Paranormal Talk. I understand Mobsterboss Radio, MBR. That's people call us that.
Right.
That's why I titled the name of the show MOR to make fun of this, because it makes no fucking sense. PRT. Paranormal Talk.
Do they just find the pair, and that's a new initial?
Now, I'm wondering if maybe they tried to do PTR, and they're a bunch of dyslexic motherfuckers over there. Paranormal Talk Radio.
Know.
That would make sense.
You would think.
Or maybe they're leaving out a word like Paranormal Retarded Talk Radio. Bunch of autistic motherfuckers over there.
Something.
I don't know. So anyways, I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, somebody outside of the Nick Larson clan is doing a show. It's horrible, and it's worse than Nick.
Let me ask you something real quick. On that, what you just said. Is it really outside of their show? Because
that's
I
the
see
thing.
The same cast of characters.
That's the thing. And I was listening, and I'm like, did he just mention BK? I'm like, oh, okay, that explains it. That fucking explains it right there. Knew right off the bat. I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand where this is coming from. It is part of that network over there. It should be the Autism Network. That's what it should be over there. As for your listening pleasure, to mind you, the intro of their show I think had potential when I was first listening. Started out soft with a bunch of their imaging. Here, I'll play it. Got the old spooky because
good.
So far, so good. Okay, so it fades out. Then the next thing.
Live from a secret
Okay.
The way, wow.
I was like, hold on here.
What was that?
Yeah. Some guy holding his nose. Live. Listen to the
Yeah.
Live from a secret room in a haunted house in Southern California. This is PRT Paranormal Talk. And now, your host, Paranormal Phil.
Okay, Paranormal Phil.
He did do that, didn't he?
Live. Live.
I need to start doing that at the beginning of our show.
Hi, welcome to Mobsterboss Radio. We've got JD, Lester, and Sonny here. Are you ready for 3 hours of fucking fun? Yeah, here's JD.
Well, hey, JD here, Monster. What the fuck?
There you go.
It might work for us.
It works. Well, yeah.
That blows my mind.
God.
So anyways, okay, we get through that. So now it's slowly progressing downward in their audio production. And then we get the intro Paranormal Phil, and I did nothing to edit this. But clearly, keeping levels on audio is not something that's a priority over there when you're doing a radio show. Listen to this.
Paranormal Phil.
Good evening, good morning, wherever you may be listening to the show tonight.
Good evening.
That was exactly it.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Here we go.
We took a little 30-minute detour because my internet connection was being a pain in the beep.
Oh, yeah, because you got to use beep on the internet.
That's right.
Beep. Those mother bloop.
Pain in the beep.
And then he laughs about it.
I'm here. I should be.
Oh, yeah.
Is it sending? Try refreshing.
Try refreshing. Holy shit. Try turning your speakers on. We got you. Loud and clear.
I can't. It's hard to type.
Oh.
I bet it is.
That's the Nick Larson pause.
That's what they had to go to school.
I'm hearing crickets.
Here.
Okay, there we are. Thanks, BK.
Oh, there it is.
What was that?
What's that?
What was that in the background?
That was BK or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, listen.
So BK is like his producer.
I guess so, which might explain the pauses. But listen to the here's the pause, and then you'll hear it in the background.
I can't. It's hard to type.
It's hard to type when you're jerking off.
Right.
I'm hearing crickets. Okay, there we are. Thanks, BK.
Oh my god.
Okay. Tonight, like I said, we had a little technical issue, but we're here.
A little.
A little technical issue.
Okay, they got me now. But no. Tonight we're gonna, since the month of April is Autism Awareness Month, I am proud to welcome to the show
our resident retard.
I am proud to welcome to the show BK from Just BK on the show. He has a son that is autistic. So we wanted to get a show out there about autism. Normally I do shows about the paranormal, but since...
Now, mind you, I'm not laughing at anybody that's autistic.
I know that.
It's just the fact that we've seen
everybody
video.
else knows that as well, but you know how they.
We've
you know how
seen
they'll
video
get
of BK and his family. Okay.
Yeah, eating pizza off the floor, having the kids scrounge for pizza from the dog.
There's a difference between being autistic and trailer trash.
I agree.
There's nothing. His son seemed all right. If there was some sort of autism there, it's got to be mild.
I think the son in that video, as you could tell, was just wanting Dad to give him some attention.
Yeah.
And he was too busy getting his head shaved and telling the kid to eat off the floor with the fucking dog.
So there's Paranormal Phil. You gotta listen to a whole show of this.
I won't say research, but talking with him now. Research, basically anything I can find, read about it. I've read stuff from Autism Research Institute, otherwise known as RE. I've read stuff from TALK, which is talk about autism. Read stuff from.
That's BK as a robot.
Hey, and you did nothing to that audio,
nothing.
Right?
Nope, nothing. I've not edited this in any way.
Let me ask you something. If we had a guest on, or somebody calls in, or even my connection is that bad, we're going to disconnect me, not continue with that garbage trash audio like that.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to see if we can get it back in, and if not, you're just going to have to finish the show by yourself, right?
Pretty much, yep.
I mean, that's the way you do things. Yeah. That show apparently went on like that, right?
Exactly, it sure did. So then I got tired of listening to this show. I'm like, well, let's go over to the Resistance, because I'm looking for something better than this. And I turned to the Resistance. Here's what we get.
It's gonna be a fun 3 hours. That's for sure. So.
Oh God.
So. Now let's just jump right into education here, Jay. Now, I know you haven't really gotten too hard pressed into this, but I mean, do you remember at least stuff that you learned when you were going to school? I mean, how school was?
Oh my God!
Did you get that? Let's just jump right in, and 35 seconds later, the 6-second question is asked.
Yes. All you have to say is, "Hey, do you remember what you learned as a kid in school?" Done.
Correct. Correct.
Instead, no. Here it is.
I know you haven't really gotten too hard pressed into this, but I mean, do you remember at least stuff that you learned when you were going to school? I mean, how school was?
Jesus Christ.
That section alone was 15 seconds to ask a question.
Yeah.
I'm going to count the
When you get yourself, I actually, when I listen to this, I actually start leaning forward a little bit, and trying to get a cadence going with his voice, trying to, come on, man, come on.
Right.
There you go. Got it. 45 seconds later. Got it. Nailed that motherfucker.
Oh, God. I know what I need. I need to find my ding here. Where is it? Ding. Okay. I'm looking for a sound effect because we're going to go through and we're going to try to count the uhs, okay? In 34 seconds. Let's see how many uhs we got.
It's gonna be a fun it's gonna be a fun 3 hours. That's for sure. So now let's just jump right into education here, Jay. Now I know you haven't really gotten too hard pressed into this, but I mean, do you remember at least stuff that you learned when you were going to school? I mean, how school was?
Oh my God. Do you realize in 30 seconds you had, I think, 14?
I know. I couldn't keep up to it all.
I was trying to count the dings and I'm watching the clock.
Yeah. Oh, God. That's insane. That's crazy insane. Anyways.
Do you realize if he took all the out, he could have that down to like, I don't know, 18 seconds?
All he has to do is something like this. All right, let's jump into this. Okay, Jay, I know you're into a lot of drugs and stuff like that. You probably don't remember a lot about your childhood, but do you remember some of the education that you had? That's it. I did that maybe 5-10 seconds at the most.
Yeah.
And I added a little bit of dig to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, we got Lady Cobra, Local Killer, Guy Shay in the chat room already, fighting with each other, which is fine. We don't care. You want to fight with each other, go for it.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, the next clip, I don't even remember what this clip was.
Let's remind people that our prep time was about 20 minutes today.
20 minutes today. Just pulled down some audio.
Right.
Yeah, for the most part.
You called me and said, "You want to go ahead and do the show now?" And I said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Oh.
And we didn't even. Yeah.
Yep. No, you're right. Sorry, it just hit me what this clip was. This is the clip where, well, I should play it and then point it out, the error, talking about show prep. Clearly, these guys did show prep, and
oh man,
and they forgot.
Yeah, for the most part, when I wasn't busy frying my brain, yeah, I learned a few things here and there.
Okay, that's good. Now, what if I told you that kids today are no longer learning cursive?
I know, you told me about that earlier, and that blows my fucking mind.
Wait a minute. What if I told you, then he hits him with it, and the guy says, "Oh, you told me about that earlier, asswipe." Just blew his whole setup for that deal.
Nick Larson actually attempts to make a setup of some sort.
Yes.
And it's a fucking swing and a miss. Like lofting a softball into 3-pitch and throwing it, throwing it up high in the air, and the guy just fucking swings at it.
Oh my god!
Oh goodness!
You know, I just can't imagine that we haven't edited. See, they like to say that we edit that. We haven't edited any of this stuff.
No.
We just took it for what it was.
That blows my mind.
Oh, God.
I've used that phrase twice in, how long have we been on the air? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Twice in 20 minutes. That's about the keeping with these guys. That blows my mind. Did you hear at the end of that last clip?
I know, you told me about that earlier, and that blows my fucking mind.
Blows his fucking mind. Well, I went through.
Blows my fucking mind.
And I listened to like the first just 10 minutes because that's all I downloaded. And that's all they say.
I know, you told me about that earlier, and that blows my fucking mind.
All right, there's one.
And you know, it blows my mind too, and
it blows my mind more than yours, man.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It blew my mind too because you know we're gonna be
there it is again.
Yeah. And that
I'm
was
gonna say it more times than you are.
That was just skimming through the first 10 minutes. Count. If you want a real challenge, level expert, go ahead and try to count all the But if you want level easy, go through and count all the blows my mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
Blows my mind. That just blows my mind.
Blow my mind, man.
Yeah. I'm a cartoon character.
Yeah. So welcome to PR. They call themselves PRT.
PRT. Wonder what that really stands for.
I don't know. Paranormal. Unless they're using the R in paranormal.
That's what I was wondering. If the okay, here's the R, so it starts with a P and has an R in it.
Yeah. Or are they using it from normal? Paranormal.
Like, I wonder if we ought to start calling ourselves MSR.
We could.
Mobster.
Well, that's why I suggested the MOR. MOR.
Right, yeah.
MOR Radio. Mobsterboss Radio. MOR.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could go with MSSR.
But our favorite thing is they start talking about education in the show on the Resistance, and what cracked us up, and I don't have the clip here, but Nick says, if I have any educational questions, I just talk to my wife because she's an educational aide.
An educational aid. So we looked up the requirements to be a teacher's aide.
Yes.
And I think it was that you had to be 16, you had to pass a background check, and you could lift at least 60 pounds. That was it.
You know what that is? That's being able to, responsible enough to take a child to the bathroom and lift them up on the toilet.
Correct.
That's all that pretty much an aide does. Goes around, picks up crayons and stuff like that. The teacher needs help cutting out paper. I do that shit at my daughter's school. I do it once a week. Mind you, I don't get paid for it. I volunteer my time. Only because I don't need the money.
Right.
But yeah, I go in there every Monday, help with my daughter's class. We do sight words. She's in kindergarten. And you go in there and you cut fucking paper and you help out. You're a teacher's aide.
But you know what? In all fairness to Nick's wife, she has a job.
It's true. She's
bringing in a paycheck. Nick doesn't work.
No.
Hasn't worked since I've ever known. Oh, my God. I think we've listened to too much of that stuff because I started to say ever since I have known of him.
Yeah,
known of him.
Known of him.
Known of him.
That and you're associating a relationship of some sort at least. That you're having some sort of relationship, friendship where you've known him. Oh, I've known him forever.
Yes.
You don't know me, man. I'm not a wife beater.
It wasn't like that. She just brought it up in court.
Jesus. Now, I wonder if Nick Larson, if he walks around and everything he says is, hey, honey, did you go out to the store today? And could you imagine living with that?
Yeah. Can I have $5, please?
My food stamp card doesn't get renewed till Friday.
Yeah.
So could I
have to buy them real Cheetos for real cash?
Yeah, yeah. And then the point where she gives him a 10 instead of a 5, you go, whoa! That blows my mind.
Dude, I'm not telling her this one.
That blows my mind. She just gave me a 10.
Yeah.
Or if he shorts her, if she shorts him $5, gives her $4.50, he smacks her in the face.
There you go. Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Give him my 50 cents.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get over on me. I'm educated.
Yeah. But all these people, could you imagine?
I got a Wayne Pierce education.
I know that they would never do it, but I think our greatest show would be getting BK, Nick Larson, David Cunningham, Paranormal Phil, Jay, and who's Adam? The Adam that used to be on with them.
Adam.
Get all of them on.
Adam has agreed to come on our show with us.
Yeah. Get all of them on at once and just listen to them go. Give them a topic to talk about. Go ahead and talk about abortion. Now let them go.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
Oh, my God. You'd have BK, well, you know, I don't think that sucking babies out of vaginas is a very good idea.
I just think that's just wrong because I think it has something to do with the vaccines.
Yeah, because vaccines cause autism, so I'm sure vaccines cause abortions.
You know, hey, let me say something about that.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for BK's kid if he does indeed have autism, and I really sympathize with that situation. But for BK to get on and spout all of this stuff about autism when it's obvious that he doesn't really do a lot of research because he's busy blaming vaccines. He says that his kid took a chickenpox vaccine, and within literally days that this autism thing set on. And he says it's because of the mercury, the preservative that's in the vaccines. Well, it's been about 10 or 11 years. They removed all mercury from all vaccines except for the flu vaccine. So mercury is not even in these things. This is another one of those deals where all of these anti-government whack jobs are trying to blame the government for a hereditary thing that was passed down to BK's child.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I just think it's wrong. You give, because there might be somebody out there with an autistic kid that's looking for information. They stumble upon this deal, and he sounds like he knows what he's talking about, and he sends them off on these wild goose chases.
Now, are we the only ones that get on the air and actually fact check something?
I think so, because obviously, if they see it on the internet somewhere, Alex Jones' site or just one of these anti-government sites, it's got to be fact in their mind. But we actually go and check this out and check with reputable sites, and then we even check those sites against other sites and medical sites, Mayo Clinic, the WebMD, I mean stuff like that. But we also check the what is that? The New England Journal of Medicine.
Yes, and anything that you may doubt, anything we doubt, we definitely run through Snopes. What a great website that is.
Yeah, Snopes and factcheck.org. That's right.
Jesus. They don't, and that takes 2 seconds to do.
It really does. And in fact, if you ever want to check out a political rumor or any type of rumor like that you hear, just put in your subject, and at the end of it, put Snopes or put fact check.
Yeah.
And it'll bring those pages up, and it'll show you how they've debunked all of this stuff.
Yes, with legitimate shit.
Yes. Yes. You know, it's just like the other day I was listening to, not anything on Spreaker, but I was listening to something, and somebody was saying that there's a big rumor going around that Barack Obama and Michelle Obama had surrendered their licenses, their law licenses, in order to avoid some kind of criminal prosecution.
Yep.
That's the only reason that you would do that. I went on to Snopes. They explained that they surrendered their license, did not surrender. They put their license into an inactive state because he's fucking president of the United States.
Mm-hmm. Hey, real quick, we've got Ivan Santos in the room.
Hi, Ivan.
He's in the midst of Guy and Loco going back and forth on each other. Guy said that abortions cost too money. That's why there's stairwells and bricks.
Oh, God. He's our kind of guy.
Yeah. And then he said, waiting for Loco to figure out what the joke was, snore. And then Loco responded with, I've been trying not to pick on retards this year, so that's why I'm trying not to respond to Guy.
Oh, my God.
They're going back and forth. But hello to Ivan Santos, who came in the middle of that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And I guess he's B. Cyrus, maybe? I don't know. Hopefully it's not Billy Ray Cyrus. Hello, mullet.
Really?
But anyways, so that's where we're at with those shows. Go ahead and fact check something. If you're going to do a show on Spreaker, especially one that you have a political opinion on, make sure your facts hold water.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. You don't sound so stupid. You don't sound like Wayne Pierce. Mm-hmm. You're watering your lawn, and somebody comes up and scratches your car, and you say, hey, you did that to my car. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I just thought, no, I didn't.
Now, speaking of Wayne Pierce, Wayne Pierce has his student loans that he's refusing to pay because he doesn't believe he needs to pay them.
Right.
It's our duty. And that's the thing with all these people on government assistance and so on. The world owes them a favor.
Right.
And I think
there are people that need the assistance, and they're there for a short period of time taking it. I have no problems with that. It's these guys like Wayne. 25 years he's had these student loans out.
Yep. Now, it's all these people on food stamps, and I want to talk about this Monster beverage thing. I think that Monster beverages should be boycotted. I don't know. I don't even drink the shit, so I don't even give a fuck.
I don't either.
But some people do. They're fairly popular. A lot of people like them. Monster energy drinks now. If you are a hardworking American, and I'd say even Canadian, because they're going to try to circuit so you can buy those with Canadian food assistance.
Okay.
If you're hardworking and you pay taxes, you should boycott Monster beverages.
Right.
Because
they're
they
going
think
to change their label, right?
Yeah. Just because their product is not selling to people with jobs because it's fucking expensive. I looked at the price of these the other day, and just for a single one in the gas station, it's like $5-6.
For a can of fucking pop.
Yep. Now, they want to increase more revenue, so they're going to change the name from energy drink to Monster Drink
Get the energy out of there to make it not a supplement type of thing.
Yep. So now it's just a regular drink that is eligible for food assistance. You can take your welfare card, your food stamp card, and go out there and buy cans upon cans of Monster drinks. And they're doing this.
I told you when we were discussing this about the woman that I saw in the grocery store, and she's swiping one of those food assistance cards, and she had 4-gallon jugs of prepared iced tea. I make my own iced tea. It takes 5 minutes, and she's paying like $2.50 a jug for this iced tea. That's crazy. I think it's insane. No wonder she was fat and black.
Wow. All right, we got a caller. Hold on here. Mobsterboss Radio, hello.
So my choice is grape drink, orange drink, energy drink, and red drink.
That's it.
Those are the ones.
That's it.
I'm just checking.
Okay.
Are they serious?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Well, guy will be able to try some now.
Oh God,
Loco.
He was waiting. He was trying to get that
guy.
That's funny.
All right. I'm hanging up. See you, Loco.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was funny. He was waiting for that special entrance there, you know?
He was. He was waiting for his moment to dig on Guy. There it was.
That's funny.
At least it looks like Guy went LOL, so at least Guy laughed about that.
Yeah. Well, Guy's got a good sense of humor, though.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't take this shit serious.
So, yeah, Monster beverage drinks, get the word out there. I know there's only 200 or 300 people that listen to this show, but 200 or 300 people to make a difference on Monster beverage. If they want to go ahead and pretty much fraud the government, because that's what you're doing. You're changing the name, selling the same product, same ingredients. There's a reason why the government had blocked you originally from getting funds.
That's exactly
right. And now you're
right.
working your way around the system to try to get more of the government money. In my eyes, that's fraud against me, a taxpayer.
If it was a nutritional energy drink to start with, how does changing the description of it make it any different?
Mm-hmm. If it was good for you, you'd be able to get a prescription for it.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that we went on a full 30-minute rant. We didn't stop for commercials today.
Yeah.
We just didn't have time for that. Well, we're going to wrap up the show. Thanks for everybody for joining us today. We've got, like I said, Guy Shea, Loco Killa, Lady Cobra, Ivan Santos is in here. If I missed anybody else, sorry about that. I can't scroll up and all this rambling that's going on in the chat room.
Right.
But thanks for joining us. Hopefully we'll be back again on Friday.
Yeah, we're going to try to be back on a more regular basis again. We've been kind of tied up with that terrestrial radio gig.
That's it, too, yep.
And
Lester's become huge on terrestrial radio.
Yes, he has.
So
he's a popular guy. Is he smiling at that?
He is. He actually is. Yep.
Okay.
So,
I bet I wonder if he's getting some poon on that.
I don't know. He should be. I don't see why he shouldn't be.
Yep.
Anyways. JD here, Lester checking out as well. Like a boner in sweatpants, we're out.
Later, my niggas.
Yeah.